get those horns ready.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Stuff that you were talking about earlier about when the trail you got involved with the trail when?
It was, I first heard about it at a Rotary meeting. It was in, well, actually there are 2 dates. One, I heard it when Richard first came to Peru, and then he came a second time and was looking for volunteers because that was in '99, just before it was rail banked.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Once he got it rail banked, then he set up those meetings. So I kind of was involved, in that time period. And then our first meeting was January of 2000 when we put together a friends group. Richard was looking for a way of, he knew we had to get the community to build it.
Oh, absolutely.
So he was looking for people in the community to take on this project. And myself and others volunteered at that time, and here we go today. I'd like to have my board step up, and we have some former board members here. So, yeah, you need to come up too. This is the core group, and many of these have been, I've been on this 11 years, and a lot of them have been with me almost the whole time. And Bill, he actually got started with Richard Vonnegut, who was from Indiana Trails Fund, who rail banked this, and I think Bill goes back, I don't even know how far back, 15 years on this stream. So let's give a thanks to the people who put it together.
I bet it's been an up and down kind of thing, right, to get this thing going.
Well, there were.
Maybe not so much as up and down, but it's the analogy, and I've heard it used a lot, of a snowball rolling downhill, but it just gets speed and gets faster and faster. Yeah, at first it was really tough. We had community opposition, and it just took a lot to get through that. But the further we went, the more people got behind it. Once we built that first 3-mile section.
Where was the first 3 miles?
From Wallach Road to County Road 500.
Okay.
So once that, a little bit over 3 miles, but once that first section was open, it's like people, well...
That's from Peru south towards...
Peru south.
Okay.
And then people could see what it is, because till that point, I think, they thought this hiking path that only criminals are going to use.
Exactly.
And it doesn't work that way. Look at the kids.
Yeah, I know.
The families.
That's
what it's about.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we got a state asset and a community asset here. You know what I mean? And I didn't know that this was the longest continuously paved trail in one section of the state.
In one project.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longest paved project. And and of course for our community, it's just another piece of the puzzle, because we got the Hall of Fame, Circus Hall of Fame, we got the Calliope Plane, we got the circus band here today. Peru has so much. And just another huge piece to the puzzle of making a strong community, economically. So this is much more than a place for people to ride their bikes or exercise. I mean, it's an economic driver too, and that's what's important to me also.
You mean the industry, or just to be able to connect to different places by bike?
By tourism and It does a lot of things. It brings people to your community, and it does it year-round. It, drives businesses. You've seen that on the Monon, restaurants that open up because of anytime you have a lot of people going by, so the entrepreneur will figure out how to take advantage of that situation.
Okay.
So, that's part of what we're looking at too, not only, a great long, narrow park, but, to help the economy too. I think these have huge benefits for any community that has them. And of course, Indianapolis has certainly seen that with Monon.
Exactly.
And all the growth and development that's happened just because of the Monon being there. Well, I think, my sticking with this, one, I'm a terrible golfer, so if I'm going to spend my time, it was out here. And I've always enjoyed the outdoors, enjoyed nature and being out, and the building of it and the managing of it is fun for me too. So for everybody involved on my board, everybody has their own skills. Harry, who's construction and just all those special skills. So we've built a lot of good friendships through the years, of working, and everybody has their skill set that they do very well. So we've been truly blessed with a great core group, with the dream and the vision to get this done.
I think it's great.
So we're really proud of it. Well, and I like the way it's turned out. We've put some style into what we wanted to do. And one of the things, if you look at it, we've kind of gone with that arts and crafts, and beyond that, I like arts and crafts look. But as in the early years when I did a lot of studying of the history of the trail, one thing that I learned was when this was a passenger route in its heyday, so around 1910, 1920, that was the heyday of that type of design.
Okay.
The arts and crafts period. And that was when the heyday, the peak of transportation on this corridor. And I just thought it was a good fit, and that we wanted to do things a little bit historical and make them look nice too. So that was kind of how this connects.
It's attractive.